This stuff can literally give you a headache. You know, I am responding to I guess one master teacher, Tyler. I am responding to what Legion of Men is saying. I am responding to all of these anti-passport bro videos. I guess what's going on is take 1005. Abun Preach has decided to talk shit about the passport bros, and literally I think people need to stop responding to these people because I, I know that these people, this is just attention at this point. That's all it is. It's just attention. It's just look at me. We are talking about passport bros again. This stuff is corny to me. This stuff really, really, really seriously needs to well, they're going to continue to do it, and I think that everybody that is a passport bro and is on the side of the passport bros, what they need to do is they need to just stop responding. That's all it is. These people are looking for likes. They are literally trolling for likes at this point, and even if they're not, I don't care. This is a waste of time to respond to these people. Tyler, one master teacher, has been living well, overseas for 10 years. Okay. He has all the videos, he has all the pictures to prove it. He has nothing to say to anybody. And somebody said, um, I don't, who is Abba the heavyset guy? And I think Preach is the skinnier guy. The skinnier guy was the main one that was talking the most crap against Tyler. He was like, he's probably paying for it. He admitted that he's paying for it. So what is the big deal, dude? Like the shaming language is beyond corny. Men pay for it right here in America. It doesn't mean that you are a loser if you pay for it. Some men pay because they don't want girlfriends. They don't want to be married. They pay for the woman to leave. It's just that simple, right? Now, in the comment section of one master teacher's video, Skylar DeRuin, right, there was a couple of black men that said that Legion of Men was a racist for some of the things he was saying, some of his community tabs. I went through 25. I couldn't scroll through more of that. I was at work when I was doing it. I didn't have time. I did not see one racist thing. And he addresses it right here at the 4 minute mark. He said that he was telling black men in particular that some of these countries, some of these Eastern European countries have a lot of racism in there. And he said he was looking out for you. He is absolutely correct. I saw a video. Well, there was a bunch of video, but one video in particular was they were showing all these white supremacist groups in Russia, and they hate black people. They hate them, and there was a couple of these videos. I think the BBC did it of some of these African migrants that got stranded in Russia and they couldn't leave. And so some of these white supremacist groups were killing these guys, deleting these guys, and beating them up on a regular basis. So, and I remember somebody did a video. I can't remember. There's so many clips we see all. It wasn't a long video, but this person said, they got these thick Beckys over in Russia, and this Russian woman was fine. I'm not gonna lie. She had a big butt, small waist, and some really big breasts, and her legs were thick, and her face was perfect, and she was fine. And all these black guys were like, man, I'm going to Russia, and I think I left the comment and said, y'all better do your research, and this is what Legion of Men is telling you. You need to do your. Some of you are trying to dive into the deep end of the pool. And this is what he says at the 4 minute mark. There is plenty of countries where the passport bros are doing really good. He said that he doesn't care if you are getting all these women in Poland or whatever. What he has consistently said, and I've said the same thing, you better do your research before you go to these places. That's all I've ever said. I've never depoliced anybody. Do your damn research. There's a white guy that literally got killed in the Philippines because he was at this was a couple of days ago. He was at an ATM at night in some small island. I forget where it was. And this Filipino walked up to him and said, "Give me your money." And he said no, and he shot him twice, and he took his wallet and ran off. I don't even think they found the guy. So it behooves whoever that is going somewhere, do your own research, right? Abba and Preach, in my opinion, they are looking for likes. They are looking for more subscribers. And even if they're not, these anti passport videos are corny. Everybody's saying the same lines. None of these videos are logical in any way, shape, or form, right? Even I think it was Preach, the smaller one. He said something like these guys. He called Skylar DeRuin a loser. Basically, he said he looks like a nerd or whatever. He said he looks like he couldn't get no woman back home. I've never looked at Skylar that way. I think Skylar, no homo, is a handsome black man, and he could get women here in America. He can get women anywhere he goes. But I'm just gonna close it out. I don't want to be here too long. I got things to do. Even if, let's just say, I was just thinking about this today. You grow up, or even better, since I'm a Trekkie, right? Didn't uh 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 didn't Captain Kirk grow up in a small farm in Iowa? Remember that? He grew up in a small farm in Iowa, and he eventually left his small farm and he applied to Starfleet, and he became the man that he was because he left his small town. So imagine, you are somebody, you are very, very gifted, but you're not in the right area in order for your gifts to shine, right? You know how many places in America whereby the wages are low, right? These are small towns, small cities. The wages are low. If you want to make higher wages, you have to leave, you know? And so, yes, maybe you were a loser back home in your small town, right? Is it a shame for you to be born in a small town? No, there's plenty of people that are born somewhere in a small town, USA, but they had to move to a bigger area in order to make more money and in order for them to shine. So maybe you were a loser back home, but now you're a winner. Now you went from 27,000 a year in your small town to $100,000 a year in a bigger city. Why would you make fun of that? Why would you still call that person a loser? That person is a winner. Maybe in small town USA, you couldn't get women, but now you move to Thailand, and now all of a sudden the women like you. Why continue to call that guy a loser when he obviously has a woman or women that love him? This is going to the point of seriously bullying. People are literally bullying the passport bros. It's just it's pathetic if you ask me. This guy closing it out on the video in this video in the comment section said passport bros are international simps, and I said, why are you using shaming language? I said a lot of these guys are married, right? You need to stop this, right? And he goes, you are still subject to United States laws even if you marry a woman overseas. I've never heard of that. I don't know what that means. I don't believe that. And even if that's the truth, at the end of the day, sir, people are willing to take the risk to get what they want. Has it not dawned on you that some people wake up, some black men wake up and say, I only like Asian women? Is that shocking to you? I just saw a black man on Facebook, and he's got a fine Chinese woman. They live in America, but she is like 28 and she's fine. She's absolutely fine. Is it shocking that a white guy would wake up and say, I only like women from Turkey, or I only like women from Morocco? Is this shocking? Right? Heterosexual men are the only group of men that are not allowed to have full autonomy regarding their own personal sexual sovereignty. They are not allowed this. There's all these constant insults. And now I need people to start responding. I know it's been a couple of years of people responding to these anti-passport videos. I think people need to stop responding because these people, excuse my French, are just fucking pieces of shit. They literally are. They literally are. Like the one Japanese guy said, they are losers back home. Okay, but now when a lot of us come into your countries, we become winners. We become, and Skylar's Poland videos were spot on. A lot of Polish, I won't say a lot, but the women in that were talking in the video said that they love Black American men. So it is what it is. I think that people need to stop responding to this garbage. I think all of this stuff needs to die down and people just need to leave it alone and just live your life. You're not going to stop these men from leaving. So why are you still making these stupid videos? Why?